What's up, everybody? Avid Gamers here today with your host, Bubba EA, and today we've got Duelyst Dailies. Alright, so let's get right into it and see what quests we have for today. Alright, looks like we've got Lion Challenger and Songhai Challenger. Play 4 games with Lion and play 4 games with Songhai. Songhai is definitely going to be very tricky for me. I have, for some reason, for some very, very odd reason, have very, 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 very terrible luck, playstyle, like mentality when I'm playing Songhai, so we'll see how that goes. And Lionar is pretty straightforward. We'll try to play just a simple, very popper-ish list. Alrighty, so I will go ahead and throw you on over to the deck list that we'll be using today, and we'll get into some games. Here's the deck we'll be using for today's Songhai Daily. Once again, I'd like to remind you that this deck is not optimal, and as my collection grows, so will this deck. The general strategy of this deck is to get Mechazor online by using Mechazor creatures, then bursting down your opponent with buff effects and direct damage spells. The deck is as follows. Your general, 3 Inner Focus, 3 Helm of Mechazor, 3 Mist Dragon Seal, 3 Saberspine Seal, 3 Araki Headhunter, 3 Healing Mystic, 3 Jaxi, 1 Mask of Shadows, 2 Phoenix Fire, 3 Wings of Mechazor, 3 Cannon of Mechazor, 3 Saberspine Tiger, 3 Sword of Mechazor, 2 Silhouette Tracer, and 1 Spiral Technique. Okay then, let's get into game 1 of our Songhai Daily. I'm actually choosing this chronologically first, just because I know how bad I am at Songhai, so I think I'm going to lose ranks, and I want to lose as little ranks as possible, and then just rank up with Lionar. Alright, so in this hand, we don't want to keep Silhouette Tracer, that's too much, and we don't want to keep Inner Focus, because I don't really think we'll need to be really that aggressive in taking his mana crystals. Okay, so we have a nice 1, 2, 3, but we'll probably only play this Jaxi first. And we're going to keep everything, because that way next turn we'll have 3 mana, and as long as we get 1 mana crystal, we'll be able to play both Helm of Mechazor and Sword of Mechazor. Mist Dragon Seal. Okay. I'm definitely going to kill that thing. Which means we're probably not going to play Helm of Mechazor this turn. I know the general strategy is to definitely get the Helm ASAP. Oh, we can actually. So if we move here, play a creature, so plus 1 mana, 4 mana, play Sword of Mechazor, 3 mana. That gives us to 2 mana. Yeah, okay, we can do it. Right? Yeah. We'll go and play this here, and then we'll go ahead and move our Jaxi down here to kill off his Blast Minion, excuse me. There was actually, I could have probably dropped the Araki Headhunter, because we played we just played 2 of our opening Gambit creatures, which makes a Araki Headhunter. Okay. Okay, well, that's good. I'll tell you right now, we need that. So look at that, I'm not even level 11. Hey, look at that, level 11 Songhai. Woo! We get a nice Spirit Orb. So that's something to look forward to. Okay then, that was an incredibly fast game, and I guess from here, we'll go ahead and move on to game 2. Maybe this next game will be just as fast. On to game 2. That's good though, we want that. We want it. We want to get these Songhais done ASAP. And I know I'm not that far in a gold division, but I'm assuming I'm going to start playing killers. And it's just, just getting harder and harder and harder to hit that diamond division this month, this season. But I think we can do it. Alright, Vitruvian again. I don't know if it's the same person. I actually can't remember. Araki Headhunter is a good keep. Wing of Mechazor is a good keep. I'm going to drop Phoenix Fire for sure. The only reason I would drop this is because I'm probably going to play this on his mana crystal, just to really mess him up. And maybe we find... I know this is such a really weird thing to drop. Nah, we've got 3 in the deck, we'll be fine. Does this give me +2 attack and backsteps? Okay, we're going to drop the artifact for now. And we'll go ahead and deny his mana crystal. What we could have done also is played it right here, right in front of him, So that way if he moves, he can't necessarily get it unless he plays like a Saber Spine Tiger or something. And that way next turn we have it. And that was probably a better play. So it's kind of unfortunate that I chose to do this, but I still think this is okay. Oh, so there is a Saber Spine Tiger, so we kind of played around that, right? Alright, so we're going to drop a Saber Spine Seal for sure. We don't need these duplicates. There is a Cannon of Mechazor. Alright, we'll go ahead and play that back here, and hopefully he can't deal with it, and we'll go ahead and take off the rest of this Saber Spine Tiger. Hopefully he doesn't have a Dispel effect, or... Yep. Damn it. Okay, well, we'll still be able to move in range of that bottom mana crystal, and if he plays a minion on it, we'll be able to trade with it. Double Jaxi. Okay. So how do we want to play this? That's actually kind of bad. And once again, I don't want this Mask of Shadows more than anything else, I think. Inner Focus. Okay. So I think I'm going to hit this one first. See where it pops up. Maybe it pops up on the bottom left. Well, look at that. We're going to stay in this position so I can move. I have a little bit more options instead of just moving across the bottom. We're going to then play a Healing Mystic above us to deny this area, and then play a Jaxi where. We're going to put it above us again. I'm putting it here so that way we can walk onto the mana crystal, and hopefully he doesn't really have a way to get there, because once again a Saber Spine Tiger could have got him there if had he moved up here, moved here, and then gone here. I don't see a reason he would do that other than to aggressively deny it. But I want to ensure this next turn, so that way, because we have these Inner Focus buffs, all this stuff. Looks like he might take out a Healing Mystic here. There's another Siphon Energy. Okay, that's 2 of possible 3. So there's one less thing we can play around. Top right. That's actually pretty good, because our Jaxi can kill it. Oh, a Blood Tier Alchemist. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So we can no longer deal with this mini Jaxi. There's a cannon. So what we can do is we can play a cannon and then inner focus it. I kind of like Mist Dragon and sealing this and then healing it. So how much mana is it? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we can do all of this stuff. As weird as it sounds, do we want to? Yeah, we're gonna get really crazy with this, okay? Watch this, watch this. Move here. We're gonna give this +1/+1. Move it over here. Kill this off. Inner focus this, so that way we can kill off this Blood Tier Alchemist. And then play a Healing Mystic right in his way to heal this off to make it a 3/3. Alright, so hopefully it doesn't have the third Siphon Energy for this Cannon of Mechazor, because then we'll be able to control the board incredibly well with this, and then if we give it +3 attack for the turn, we have not only burst, but also we can take out a large minion. The Spiral technique is a little weird. We'll have to see how our next turn plays out, which we can start thinking about now, but it really depends on what he plays. It looks like he's replacing cards. He's only got 3, so hopefully he doesn't have too many options. Saber Spine Tiger. Okay. So that's his second Saber Spine Tiger, I think. Third, I think, actually. That might be his third. I can't remember. I think there was one played like around here. I think he... Yeah, that's his third. Okay. So how do we want to do this? We're definitely going to move in here. We'll move down here. We're going to start to cut him off. And we're going to actually drop this off. I don't think we really need 7 damage to burst. That's cool. We'll play a Sword of Mechazor and then a Jaxi to cut off his path. I'm trying to think of why I wouldn't want to do this. I think I just want to, though. I'm holding on to the Saberspine Seal. I want to trade. At the moment, I feel like I'll have to trade up. Use it to trade up. This Mist Dragon Seal, I'm not certain if we'll keep this. I mean, I just feel like Mist Dragon Seal has 1 mana, teleport, and +1/+1. That feels like something I should probably take advantage of and not necessarily toss. This card I'm not entirely sure right now, because it's more of burst damage. Okay, there's a Bloodshot Alchemist to take off this Helm of Mechazor, or is it Sword? Excuse me, Sword of Mechazor. And we'll be able to take out that Bloodtear Alchemist with our Helm of Mechazor without losing a minion. There's a Keeper of the Veil with a Saberspine Tiger. Okay. And with the Saberspine Seal, we'll be able to trade up fairly well with our Jaxi. And we're probably going to drop this Mist Dragon Seal. I want to get another minion. Let's see how much damage we have. We have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, well, I guess we kill him. Well, look at that. Spiral Technique came back just in the nick of time. I don't think I would have... I'll be honest, I don't think I would have saw Lethal had that Spiral Technique not gotten in hand. I know we would have had like onboard Lethal with the Saberspine Seal and probably the Mist Dragon Seal, but I definitely would not have seen it. Look at that, rank 9, 4 wins in a row. It feels good. All right, I will go ahead and throw it on over to game 3 then.